Hi, Nick. Obviously, you've played with David for a long time. I know you have a lot of respect for him. Knowing what this signifies, how tough is it for him not to play? And you know, how do you kind of? I mean, you're a professional, but how tough is it?
Yeah, it's tough. Savi's one of my good buddies on the team here, obviously, and both dads of three kids. The human side of it, we're really close, and and you could probably call Savvy the same as Boone up front. He's the guy that leads us back there as well. He doesn't wear a letter, but he's a guy that takes those hard minutes and eats them, never complains. Guys love him. He's probably the heart and soul of the back end, to be honest with you. So hard to see him not in the lineup, obviously, and what that signifies or what that might signify. But we're professionals. We're big boys, too. And so you got to get ready to play. And as hard as that may be, because the human side, like I said, I mean, I consider him a really good friend. And, it's hard to not see him out there battling. We've been close for a long time here. So, really difficult. But, again, it's the job. It's the business. It's what happens when you're not in the position you want to be. And we're not used to that around here. We haven't been in that position in a while. So hard to see.
Did you talk to him before the game?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can say. It is what it is, right? It's the reality of the situation. It just sucks. You can lose some good friends or just you don't realize the ramifications of a season like this when some good people are gone. And Savvy is one of them. And, we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe something. I haven't heard anything, obviously. But, it's still just hard. He's a really good man, good friend, and obviously a great teammate. You'll hear that from every single guy in that room.
Thanks, Nick.
Next, we'll go to Aaron Port's line. Go ahead, Porty.
Thanks, Todd. Nick, you take Riley Nash injury, Boone Jenner injury out of the lineup, and you mentioned how important Savard is in the back end. There could be some tough lessons the rest of the way here, some growing pains for certain guys. Is that the reality of the situation as well? Guys are going to be put into situations where they can't be pulled out and maybe eased into other spots. It's going to be full on them.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to talk about that. That's we're speculating on what could happen here. I mean, until that time comes, it'd be kind of hard for me to comment on. But yeah, it's the reality of the situation. And there's people moved into spots, and I've been on those teams where it's you just kind of try to figure out the way to play and play hard and figure out the way it's going to look for years down the road. But I don't really. It's hard for me to comment really on that right now because nothing's really happening, and it'd just be hearsay.
Yeah. What were the first 5 minutes like tonight? They seemed to be
disappointing. It's not the way we wanted to start. Obviously, you knew they were going to come. You knew they were desperate for wins. They haven't really won a bunch lately here, so we seem to have their number. It's hard. They get one early, and then obviously off the power play, and then it's 3-0 before you know it. And it's just you can't have that happen, regardless of who you're playing. The hard part is I think we score 4 goals and do a lot of really good things. As weird as that sounds, but you're not spotting the Tampa Bay Lightning 6 goals and expecting to win.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Dave Metzold. Go ahead, Metzy.
Yeah, Nick, on that point, just the ability to gather yourself and come back and make this a hockey game says a lot, I think, about the character of the guys and what you're going through and how you put it aside and play some pretty decent hockey for stretches.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one thing I am encouraged by with a lot of the guys. I think we lost our way a little bit ago, but we've really found, or at least some guys have really understood, what it is to play the right way here. And, you can see that. There's no quit. That's important. Our room needs work. Our room needs to understand consistently what we need to be, that culture we talk about. But you can see guys are understanding of just how hard we have to play. And for the most part, I think we got to bring some in the fold here, but that's part of not quitting. That's part of continuing to go at them, and until the final buzzer sounds, the cliches, all those things, you got to find a way to play hard. And I thought we did that tonight for the most part, and and a disappointing game to start off that way. When you're behind like that, it's just, it's impossible hill to climb against a team like that. But we stuck with it and found ways to score some goals. But still, you want to be putting yourself in a situation to succeed, and we didn't do that tonight.
And you mentioned talking to David. Have you talked to Boone? Because he's got to be, missing this team and missing being able to contribute.
Yeah, I think, there's one guy that probably hates being out more than anything is Boone. Just with the way he plays and how much he means to this team and how much he cares about this group. I think it probably eats at him, especially something like that where it's a freak accident. And, so, yeah, I talked to him. He's chomping at the bit, but he's going to rah and cheer us on from far here right now. And that'll never change. Boone is a heart and soul guy of this team and has always got everyone's back, no matter in or out of the lineup. And we're just glad everything went well, it sounds like, with his surgery, and looking forward to him healing up here quick.